So, one of the things I wanted to talk about is, do we have a non-defiance issue in Nigeria today? And are we raising Nigerians who are inherently non-defiant? I really do think we are. I think we have a culture of non-defiance. I don't believe it was that way many years ago during the time of our ancestors, our grandfathers, our fathers, but it's certainly what we have now. And one of the things that prompted this thought is this image. I think it should be on screen now, of this youth copper where he was basically kneeling down. How can you, a graduate, come out for youth service and you are kneeling down? Hi, it really sends shivers down my spine. You know, when I saw it, I told myself, I don't think I can ever do something like this. But am I being honest with myself? I don't think I would. I've never been put in a situation like that. So I cannot say with all certainty that I wouldn't. I cannot honestly say with all certainty that I would not do it. But the image really troubled me. Because if it is in a setting where people are very assured of what they are, of who they are, their rights, they are not made to shrink. Children are made to shrink. A child wants to give an opinion, you shut him down. A boy or a girl, you just shut the person down. There is no room for a child to express themselves, to be themselves. This need to defer to authority, to defer to respect, to defer to non-compliance, to compliance rather. We want to always agree that a graduate will kneel down. How can you kneel down? If this person has done something wrong, what do? You send the person away. You go by the rule. What is the person kneeling down for? Why are you telling the person to kneel down? It's ridiculous. And it's even more ridiculous that the guy is even kneeling down for something like this. It's madness. Pure madness. When I see things like this, it gets me upset. Non-compliance, non-defiance. And it's what is permeating the whole of Nigerian society, where we have people we have our leaders, and they are constantly doing things that requires us as Nigerians to say, come on, hey, enough is enough. I'm not saying you should go out and create violence. I'm not saying anything, you should destabilize the society. But we don't render our voices to things in a manner that shows that, hey, I'm not accepting of this nonsense. I'll give you an example. MTN, Airtel, Glo all increase their data plans. In fact, they drink it like with a straw. They use a big straw to drink the data, and all of us are quiet. Can you imagine this? There's this listlessness, what can we do? What can we do? It has happened. What can we do? What can we do? Kai, it's painful. It's painful. And we forget who we are. We forget who our ancestors were. We know how it was when the British came. We know the resistance they met. Because we had our way of life. You come from somewhere and you're imposing things on us. We are a people that were found. We are a nation of people who are incredibly resistant to rubbish. But we have now become very accepting of nonsense. Everything. Look, let me tell you something. One of the biggest weakness of we Nigerians is our adaptability. We are too easily adaptable. We adapt to every circumstance. That is why a boy, I will put him at 23, 24, at most 25 if he studied medicine. Let's say 26. This is still a young man. And the woman is crossing her hand, told you to kneel down. For what? What did you do? If it's a crime, call the police. Don't do things like this. It's so irritating. I find it's just annoying. We've forgotten that. And okay, even if someone wants to speak out, What recourse do you have? Who will hear you? If you take this matter to the higher authorities, what would they say? That boy will be dealt with. We will deal with that boy. We will deal with him. Yes, he's a bad boy. He's a bad boy. We love that word, bad boy. That's what they'll call you. Because you had the effrontery to say, no, I can't take this. When we are tired, we will stand up and clean our slippers and go home. We never did ready.